And hello! Hope everybody's week is going well. We are back to Dragon Age Inquisition Trespasser DLC. Should be able to finish it up today. There's not much left. But the ending bit is probably going to be the longest part because of all the talkies between characters. Don't mind me, I'm just stirring my tea in my horn mug. Okay, tea done. Alright, let that cool a little bit before I try to take a sip, otherwise I will burn my mouth. Alright, so let's just hop into the game. Mods are already on, so hopefully this will be a quick load. Yeah. I figured out if I load it before the stream starts, back out of it, load it again, it should be a little bit quicker each time. Yay, Winter Palace. Okay. Is there anybody to talk to? Probably. Or maybe not. Yeah, they just want me to go straight to the last thing. Yeah, everybody's cleared out. Alright. Here comes the fun part. Ironbull. I think maybe I'll bring... Spring... Blackwall and Sarah. At least the banter would be interesting.
Red told us what happened with your hand.
No matter what happens, it has been my honor to fight beside each of you.
Right. Last time to be legend. Try to keep up.
It's been an honor to kick asses beside you all. Anan.
One more fight then. Let's finish this.
Oh.
The Darvarad. All right, everyone, get ready.
Oh, I'm ready. There's one more thing I gotta find here in order to unlock that one dialogue. So, I already know where it is. Done this enough times. But this is my first time doing it on stream.
Where did the Kunari get all these? How long have they been studying Illuvians? The sooner we stop this invasion plan, the better. Die!
Balefire. Use that in a while. Before I came in. Oh, fun times. Oh, there goes my hand.
Oh, we should hurry. Here they come.
Alright, take over.
I wish I could say I'm surprised that Vitasala wants to murder everyone, but it makes sense. We tell stories about how corrupt the South is. Who wouldn't want to kill the evil nobles and save the people?
Huh.
Watch the patrol. You want to take them out one at a time, fast, or we'll have a mess on our hands.
Somebody just disappeared. Over that way. Might have got him. They tried to attack me, and they ended up hurting themselves. Hey guys, good job. Good job, good job, good job.
Red lyrium. Do the Kunari have any idea what they're dealing with?
Of course. But they're special and careful, and nothing bad will happen.
That didn't work.
Going on? No.
Didn't work.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I gotta go down. Golden nug. One of my favorite pictures. Yeah, I gotta go to the basement and then come back up here.
Is that an astrarium? How did the Kunari move it here?
And one of those weird keys you can only find with a tranquil skull.
Huh. Okay. Climb back up. So the owl. I forget the order they go in. Owl, Gillenon, then? Then Mythal? Let's try Gillenon first. Yeah, then Mythal. One sees the hunter, one flees from the hunter, one hunts it in turn, one outwits them all, which is Fenny. Okay, so I gotta go back down to go see Fenny. There he is. Okay, I think I got the codex. I think that's what I grabbed upstairs. I'm gonna check one more time. Make sure that was the only thing. Unless it's on the table, but I'll find out in a second. Yeah, I think I grabbed it all. Read that, I read the thing on the table. I think I got every bit saying that blah blah, unless that's it. Sarath. Okay. So, that's done. Now onto the door lock, which is always fun.
That's quite the door.
That! Be as tricksy with all of them, and we're through.
So that, control that one. This one I think is by itself. So... is that right? No, they both move at the same time. These don't. And that's
It's open.
door.
Let's go. One down.
Storage room key. Meh.
To battle!
There's the storage room key. Okay, onward. Wow. Use my hand again.
Crap. Come on, we have to get you out of here.
I know loot lists when I see them, tracking their stuff like a fat fence, but they don't sell it. And they're well fit.
Morrigan said the key to an Illuvian could be anything, including knowledge or power. So they're stockpiling both. That's how they got the keystone and opened so many of the Illuvians we've seen.
Hopefully they don't have any more ancient magic crap to throw at us. That dragon skull would make a wicked armchair, though. Maybe we could take it back to Skyhold after this.
Be nice. Granted, you don't turn on me. That's a pretty nice dragon skull. You can totally have it. Dragon's breath.
Dragon's breath is an actual dragon?
Tethar! Bars!
Inquisition! Nira Atasia Sara! Miraba Sadim Kata! Hisrad, now, please!
I knew it.
Venetatas!
Not a chance.
He doesn't turn on me.
Ma'am.
Bull, you good? I mean, I can see how what's-her-name could get in someone's head.
The Iron Bull is just fine. When this is over, drinks are on me. Probably a lot of them.
Yay.
All right, break time's over. Let's do this.
This is the first time in a while that he didn't turn on me. These fights are gonna take a little bit longer because I turned off the one mod. If I can see them. Oh my god, get me out of the corner. The camera is bad. Oh. Yeah, these fights are gonna take a bit. Because I want to save the dragon. I want to make sure nobody accidentally kills the dragon.
Akashi Itwa! Kerasam!
Why do the pretty ones have to run their mouths?
Oh. skip the dragon.
Pashara! Dear Inquisitor, you have such little time left. You must finally see the truth. Elven magic already tore the sky apart. If the agents of Fen-Harel are not stopped, you will shatter the world as well.
The Inquisition has nothing to do with these agents.
Come, Inquisitor. I am the eyes and ears of the Qunari people. Do you think you can deceive me? You would have died from the mark on your hand, but for the help of one of their chief agents. The same agent who helped seal the breach, who led you to Skyhold, who gave Corypheus the orb, then founded the Inquisition. Soulless, agent of Fen-Harel.
That's stupid. It is, right? I mean... Wait. Oh, piss.
Whatever Solus is involved in, I am nobody's puppet.
Even now, you refuse to see the strings. Solus tricked us all. He pushed a dying Qunari into the Winter Palace to lure you into opposing us. Without him, we could have brought the South peace and wisdom along the gentle path. Now we must take the way of blades. Panahedon, Inquisitor. If it is any consolation, Solus will not outlive you.
Lies. Lies. He's been alive for a very long time.
Whatever else, Solus was one of us. I won't leave him for Vidasala.
On to the fights. Fight my way there if I have to, which I will.
The Vidasala can't be far.
My hand's gonna keep being a timer.
There, on them!
And my hand.
Everyone back!
Yep.
Solus can stop it, right? He has to know something. He always did. The whole time. Hated is too smart for you, Pity, before the whole Agent of Fenny business.
Oh, still going.
He better help. We're owed.
I may have to reload this. Because if my hand keeps going off like that, it's gonna drive me nuts. Because I won't be able to move. Alright. Please tell me that's the only one. Nope. Okay, I need to figure this out. So... if it's... oh, I used the wrong one, that's why. Alright. Now it should be good. Hopefully. Yeah, we're... oh, nope, we're not good. Oh my god, this one mod is driving me batty. Okay, so it's that one, not that one, right? I might have to load a little further back. I don't know. Oh, the joys of mods. Always causing problems with simple things. It should be that one. Unless because it was on before, it's just gonna keep doing the thing. Right? Let's see. Does she fly up again? Okay, good. It is fixed. Alright. Onward.
Over there. That's got to be where Solus is.
Oh. Went the wrong way. Forgot about the Illuvian. Ruins of ancient Arlathan.
The big mage. He's always with their leader woman.
Don't worry, Bull's fine. Ow. Alright.
Done and done.
I stand in the middle of them so I can blow them all up. That's coming very, very shortly. Alright, I think this is the one where I have to turn it off. Yeah, this is the one I have to turn it off. And explode. Ow.
Here he comes. Let's have you.
Oh, he's already here.
More coming.
Towards him, stay close. There we go.
Looks like he's off the leash.
Barabbas! 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 You will not leave here, Inquisitor. Antam! Ibrasha Gadim!
Yeah, good luck with that. People.
One down! Hold on, Bull!
I think this was his actual place. Come on, do your thing. There we go. Egg. Or more? Oh, there is more. Okay.
Come on!
I think this is the next fight with the Sarah boss. Yeah, it is. Okay, I know where I am.
All right. Maravaskatara!
You are dead, Inquisitor!
Very-
Your soul is dust!
There he is. Oh, Pride Demon. No,
Magic-y. Use your hand.
I can't right now. I just used it. Hmm.
Use your mark.
I gotta wait for it to kick back in by itself. It moved too far away when it was being used. Come on. Kick it already.
Use your mark.
There we go. Oh. Why does my hair look like that? Oh. Didn't load for a second there. I looked weird. Alright. So, I already know what's coming up next. Because I love this DLC. It's one of my favorite DLCs in a game of Dragon Age ever. Because I always romance Solus. But I think I'm going to take a quick break. So that way we can get to the blabbity blah blah parts of it. All the elfy stuff after my break. I know I haven't been streaming for very long, but to save it first, because this is where the cutscenes start. Alright, enjoy the music while I go and take a break. Alright. I'm back. Sorry about the low music. I forgot to turn the volume back up on it when I took the break. Alrighty. Back to the game. Sorry for loud clicks and stuff. You're gonna hear all sorts of noises in the background with me. Alright. On to cutscenes and talking. Hopefully I got all of the things. I'm pretty sure I did for all the codexes to figure out who he is. Oh, man. Makes me want to play the song Turn to Stone by ELO. Wow, he's been busy.
Ebesit kata, etwa ost.
Maraskata!
Your forces have failed. Leave now and tell the Canary to trouble me no further.
Solus.
That should give us more time. I suspect you have questions.
The Kunari answered some of those questions. The information I found while traveling through the Alluvians answered more. You're Fen'Harel. You're the Dreadwolf.
Well done. I was Solus first. Fen'Harel came later. An insult I took as a badge of pride. The Dread Wolf inspired hope in my friends, and fear in my enemies. Not unlike Inquisitor, I suppose. And now you know. What is the old Dalish curse? May the Dread Wolf take you?
You lied to me. I like this one because she yells in Elven.
Maharel Lassa.
Only by omission.
Malassa Banar Gilana!
What would you have had me say? That I was the great adversary in your people's mythology?
I would have had you trust me!
I sought to set my people free from slavery to would-be gods. I broke the chains of all who wished to join me. The false gods called me Fen'Harel, and when they finally went too far, I formed the Veil and banished them forever. Thus I freed the Elven people, and in so doing, destroyed their world.
You love the Fade. Why would you create the Veil to hide it all away?
Because every alternative was worse.
Meaning?
Had I not created the Veil, the Evanurus would have destroyed the entire world.
You banished the false gods. You didn't kill them.
You met Mythol, did you not? The first of my people do not die so easily. The Evanurus are banished forever, paying the ultimate price for their misdeeds.
You said that the Elven gods went too far. What did they do that made you move against them?
They killed Mythal. A crime for which an eternity of torment is the only fitting punishment.
I thought Mythal was one of the Evanurus.
She was the best of them. She cared for her people. She protected them. She was a voice of reason. And in their lust for power, they killed her.
How did creating the Veil destroy the world?
You saw the remains of Via Dethara. The library was intrinsically tied to the Fade, and the Veil destroyed it. There were countless other marvels, all dependent on the presence of the Fade, all destroyed. Your legends are half right. We were immortal. It was not the arrival of humans that caused us to begin aging. It was me. The Veil took everything from the elves, even themselves.
That's the past. What about the future?
I lay in dark and dreaming sleep while countless wars and ages passed. I woke still weak a year before I joined you. My people fell for what I did to strike the Evanurus down. But still, some hope remains for restoration. I will save the Elven people, even if it means this world must die.
Let me help you, Solus.
I cannot do that to you, Vernan.
But you would do it to yourself? I cannot bear to think of you alone.
I walk the Dinan Shiral. There is only death on this journey. I would not have you see what I become. It is my fight. You should be more concerned about the Inquisition. Your Inquisition. In stopping the Dragon's Breath, you have prevented an invasion by Qunari forces. With luck, they will return their focus to Tevinter. That should give you a few years of relative peace.
The Qunari said the Inquisition was unknowingly working for agents of Fen'Harel.
I gave no orders.
You led us to Skyhold.
Corypheus should have died unlocking my orb. When he survived, my plans were thrown into chaos. When you survived, I saw the Inquisition as the best hope this world had of stopping him. And you needed a home. Hence, Skyhold.
You gave your orb to Corypheus?
Not directly. My agents allowed the Venatori to locate it. The orb had built up magical energy while I lay unconscious for millennia. I was not powerful enough to open it. The plan was for Corypheus to unlock it, and for the resulting explosion to kill him. Then I would claim the orb. I did not foresee a Tevinter Magister having learned the secret of effective immortality.
What would have happened if Corypheus had died, and you'd recovered the orb?
I would have entered the Fade using the mark you now bear. Then I would have torn down the veil. As this world burned in the raw chaos, I would have restored the world of my time. The world of the elves.
If you destroyed the veil, wouldn't the false gods be freed?
I had plans.
I never thought of you as someone who would do that, Solus.
Thank you. You must understand. I awoke in a world where the veil had blocked most people's conscious connection to the Fade. It was like walking through a world of tranquil.
We aren't even people to you?
Not at first. You showed me that I was wrong. Again. That does not make what must come next any easier.
Whatever your reasons, we couldn't have defeated Corypheus without you.
Your doubts are misplaced. Everything you accomplished, you earned.
You control the Illuvians now?
Yes. You remember Briala from Halam Shiral? For a time, she controlled part of the labyrinth. One of my agents was supposed to take it from her, but he did not succeed. I had to override the magic personally. The Qunari stumbled upon this section independently. With them gone, the Illuvians are now mine.
What's wrong with the Inquisition?
You created a powerful organization, and now it suffers the inevitable fate of such. Betrayal and corruption.
It's not that simple.
Do you know how I discovered the Canary plot? The plot I disrupted by leading them to your doorstep. The Canary spies in the Inquisition tripped over my spies in the Inquisition. The Elven Guard who led you to the Canary body? Who intercepted the servant with the Gatlock barrel? Mine.
Why bother disrupting the Kunari plot if you're going to destroy the world regardless?
You have shown me that there is value in this world, Inquisitor. I take no joy in what I must do. Until that day comes, I would see those recovering from the breach free of the Qun.
Why?
Because I am not a monster. If they must die, I would rather they die in comfort. In any event, it is done.
I guess we owe you for that one too.
I hope it gives your people some final peace.
There's still the matter of the anchor. It's getting worse.
I know, Venan. And we are running out of time. The mark will eventually kill you. Drawing you here gave me the chance to save you. At least for now.
Solus, Varlath Vir Suladin.
I wish it could, Venan. My love. I will never forget you.
He left me again. Again. Oh, man. Kiss, leave. Kiss, leave. I see the pattern. And this time he took my arm. The hell, man? Why? Oh, man. Oh.
I agree something must be done, but we cannot lose the Inquisition now. We stand on the brink of war with the Canary.
Yes, because this Solas provoked them in the first place.
The Inquisition did not cause this threat. We informed the Summit of the danger.
The danger posed by Canary spies inside your organization.
Without our organization, you would not be alive to complain.
No one has forgotten what you have done. But Corypheus is 2 years dead.
If the Inquisition is to continue, it must do so as a legitimate organization, not a glorified mercenary band.
Inquisitor.
Yeah, I'm gonna be angry about this.
You all know what this is? A writ from Divine Justinia authorizing the formation of the Inquisition. We pledge to close the breach, find those responsible, and restore order, with or without anyone's approval. It wasn't a formally authorized treaty that saved Ferelden's people. It wasn't careful diplomacy that ended your inane civil war. It was never about the organization. It was about people doing what was necessary. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have a world to save. Again. Effective immediately, the Inquisition is disbanded.
I'd rather have it safe than
Perhaps
not at all.
Ferelden's position is not so unreasonable.
Ah, there's my buddies. I'm gonna walk into my flying shields. Yo, what's up? Ah, new book. Guessing it's a new chapter of Swords and Shields. Well, that's the group, and not everybody is visibly focused. Goes those two, and then those two. Looking at the scar in the sky where I closed the breach. But I know what's coming. And I'm alone yet again. Staring off a balcony. In short order, the Inquisition was disbanded. Some were relieved to see the unpredictable organization dismantled. Others preferred to remember the Inquisition's good works and the many lives it had saved. Those who had served returned to their former lives, knowing they had stopped a great evil from destroying the world, and hoping that the peace for which they had fought remained once the Inquisition was gone. With the dragon's breath disrupted and any hope of a swift victory dashed, the Qunari retreated back to the north. Few knew what debate were waged in Parvalan, but not long after the Exalted Council, the Qunari launched new attacks against Tevinter. Their aggression caught the already unstable Imperium off guard. Tevinter was soon mired in a war many feared could spread across Thedas. The Exalted Council remained intact, advising Divine Victoria on important matters. Cassandra served for several years. While she often disagreed with Liliana's policies, the former right and left hands of the Divine shared a mutual respect and worked well together. Cassandra also spent time in the Hunterhorn Mountains north of Orlais, where she worked to rebuild the Seekers. For a time, the new Seekers remained reclusive, showing no interest in worldly affairs and working to a purpose few outside the Order could guess. The end of the Inquisition, as it had been, sent shockwaves through the College of Enchanters. Madame de Fer ably played on the mage's fears. Her followers united to build a new circle, with Vivian as its Grand Enchanter, in direct competition with the college. What the circle lacked in numbers, they made up for in political connections. Soon they were a force to be reckoned with. The two institutions settled into an uneasy coexistence across the south, vying for power. After the Exalted Council, Liliana devoted herself fully to the Sunburst throne and her dream of reshaping the Chantry. Within a year, she removed restrictions surrounding Chantry priesthood, allowing men and women of all races to be initiated and ordained. This decree was followed swiftly by her decision to return to the Canticle of Shartan, to the canonical chant, a move that divided Andrastians deeply. As quick as it began, the rebellion faltered. While most agreed that the rebellion collapsed due to infighting, some whispered that the Divine herself engineered its failure. The rebellion fractured into a number of separate cells, some of which limped on for several months before disappearing into obscurity. With the Inquisition disbanded, Sarah joined the Inquisitor in officially retiring from scaring people in high places. By formal account and agreement, both would lead boring, safe lives, nowhere special, doing not much at all. And with the comforting lie, those in power continued their fragile lives as though all was back to normal, while Red Jenny, an entirely separate person not at all collectively embodied by Sarah the Inquisitor and countless friends, continued to make a difference, or just have fun, where and when the impulse struck. With frequent visits from her whittle, of course. Perhaps most unnerving was Sarah's standing to offer the divine. When the knobs piss about with your left hand or right, call on Regeni to give them 2 fingers. Varric took up the role of Viscount and, with the help of his friend Hawke, rebuilt Kirkwall's damaged infrastructure. Under his rule, the city-state finally resumed its place as the major trade hub of the Free Marches. He continued to ignore all mail from both the Merchants Guild and the Prince of Starkhaven. Oh, poor Sebastian. With the Inquisition disbanded, the Bull's Charge returned to taking jobs throughout Orlais and Ferelden. Fighting demons and clearing out the remains of the Venatori forces, the Iron Bull did his part to restore order to Thedas. After the Inquisition disbanded, Cullen retired from active service. He returned to Ferelden, establishing a sanctuary for former Templars on land divine Victoria granted to him. With his help, many Templars shed their lyrium addictions, and those whose minds were too far gone spent their last days in comfort. And he promised that, should his friends from the old Inquisition ever need him, his blade would be ready. Dorian! Yay! Dorian returned to Tevinter to take his father's place in the Magisterium. As rumor flew about the Imperium's infighting, Dorian was spoken of often as a voice of resistance against corruption. Along with Magister Maevaris Talani, he formed a group called the Lucerni, or Lucerni, depends on how you want to pronounce it, to restore and redeem Tevinter. Oh, it skipped. Those fighting by Magister Pavis's side noted that he kept in constant communication with the Inquisitor via message crystal. Whether for vital information or moral support, these talks seemed to give Dorian the strength to continue his fight. Tom Rainier was shown mercy when none was deserved, and set on a path of redemption. This gift, so compassionately given, needed to be shared. Freed from his obligations to the Inquisition, Rainier traveled Thedas, giving hope to the condemned and the forgotten. In the deepest prisons and pits of Thedas, he found, if not goodness itself, its potential. By showing faith in those who had none, Rainier lifted them up and made them into something better than they were. With the Inquisition disbanded, Josephine made her farewells and returned to Antiva and her family. Thanks to the Inquisitor's help, the Montilliers were once again permitted to trade in Orlais. The next few years were a busy time, as many ships with the Montillier crest were built and set sail again from Antiva's harbors. Soon, Raveni, pirate captains, with an ancient feud against Josephine's family, took to the seas, determined to rekindle the rivalry. Apart from Josephine's sister, Yvette, nearly eloping with a dashing pirate prince on one occasion, Lady Montillier took the development in stride. Cole returned to the Fade, saying that there was no more pain coming, and that he knew where compassion would be most needed. He promised that his friends in the Inquisition would remember him, and that where the hurt was greatest, he would help. After the events at the Winter Palace, elves left the Inquisition under mysterious circumstances, as did elven servants across Thedas. None could say where they went, but those who believed the Inquisitor's stories about Fen'Harel wondered just how large the Dread Wolf's forces were, and what the ancient elven rebel had planned. Llewellyn sometimes came awake from the dreams in which her lover watched her sadly from across an endless distance. If they were more than simple dreams, she could not say. For every time she reached for him, he vanished into nothing. She still she searched, blah, 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 and dreamed and waited for a way to change the Dread Wolf's heart.
My agents have found nothing. With the Illuvians, he could be anywhere.
With the Inquisition officially disbanded, we have no army, no formal alliances.
We have what we truly need.
We will need to be careful.
Solus knows everything about us. Who we are, how we work, our strengths and weaknesses.
Then we find people he doesn't know. We will save our friend from himself. If we can.
And that's it. That's all she wrote. To all of you who played Dragon Age Inquisition, who laughed, cried, and reached out on social media, who made fan art and comics and cosplays and jokes, thank you. Dragon Age Inquisition was a labor of love. Without you, it would never have been possible. Your support and your passion touched us deeply. We hope that in some small way, this game touched you as well. I don't know why it always stays up so short. I'm a slow reader, so. But there you go. That was Dragon Age Inquisition and the DLC for Trespasser. And I'm guessing that's gonna be mostly it for today. Because, yeah, reasons, I guess. Oh, man. So, with that being said, I have a poll up on the Discord for streams. I have 3 game options for the next run of streaming, which I will be starting on Friday. So far, Mass Effect series is in the lead. And I don't mean the legendary one, I mean the old school graphics one, which I can mod. So I might do that tomorrow with the modding part. Make sure it's all set up and whatnot, and change the stuff for my overlays so that it doesn't say Dragon Age Inquisition anymore. But yeah, we finished that whole round. I didn't do the other 2 DLCs mainly because I would have to go back and do them, which I could always do later in a future stream. If anybody wants to see specific DLCs, they can let me know. But yeah, it's not that long to get through Trespasser. It's just a lot of talkies, really. Simple fights and talkies. Especially when modded, simple fights. But yeah, so, when I do the Mass Effect series, I'm not going to start at the first one. I am going to do the Genesis, because the first one's kind of hard to play through these days. But the visual comic I will run first for the first game, and have it set up for the second game. But yeah, Mass Effect 2 and Mass Effect 3, because the person that I normally romance in the game is only in 2 and 3. So, yeah. It was fun. I mean, I was hoping to play till noon. Because I knew it was a lot of talking, but I managed to get through that pretty darn quickly. So I think it's just going to be a short stream today. I mean, I've only been playing or streaming for an hour and 17 minutes. This seems pretty short. But yeah, fun stuff. I guess I'll call it there since nobody's really in the chat, and yeah. reasons. So yeah, I will be back on Friday with Mass Effect 2 and the Genesis run of setting up what happened in the game previously because choices. And that's what our next run will be because that's supposedly what's been winning on the Discord. Actually, let me recheck it really quick, make sure that it's still the one that's winning. Because it was between that and Plague Tale Innocence, which both are pretty good games, but the Mass Effect would be modded and the Plague Tale would not be modded. Let's see what we got. This one. Yeah, Mass Effect is winning. So, got 27 hours left for the vote, and we'll see which one wins. But as of right now, Mass Effect is in the lead. So it would be a Mass Effect 2 and 3 run, it looks like. So, yeah. Alright, well, for all who have watched, thank you for watching. And for others who are watching later, thank you. It's nice that you watch my VODs or my videos on YouTube. I love you all, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your week. I'll see you later. Bye for now.